Welcome back to 2022.
Oh, look at you go. I like that. A little Oprah-ish. Very nice.
I try.
Very nice.
Hey, new month, new year.
Yep.
Some people are using January to refresh.
A little bit. There's something called dry January.
Never met her.
Me neither. It's a growing trend when people ignore alcohol for a month, hence the dry part of January. But giving up booze doesn't mean you give up cocktails necessarily. You could always go virgin. Joining us now with some ideas for dry January cocktails, our foodie expert, Stephanie Hansen. And Stephanie, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, you guys. Yeah. Back at home in my home kitchen.
Very good.
And there's a lot of people doing dry January. And I had coronavirus for the holidays. So I decided that to help myself launch into the new year with good immune system that I was going to try it too.
You had a little time on your hands, as they say.
Are you feeling better?
I did. I am. Okay. Yes. I'm out of quarantine yesterday and it was a very mild cold basically.
Good
but
year.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, so I don't want any long-term health ramifications. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to cut out the alcohol. I'm going to do Whole30. I'm going to really reset my system for the month of January. So I am going for it.
Yeah, okay.
Going in.
That's the good impetus. I mean, you didn't want that to happen, certainly, but if that's your jumping off point, then there you go. Take the leap. So let's...
Yeah, and it's funny. A lot of people doing dry January, there's our local newspaper, the Star Tribune, started a Facebook group. And I've joined it, and it's really funny. Some people just want to cut back. Other people feel like they've been using alcohol as a crutch during super stressful times. Some people are just doing it for weight loss, or there's a lot of reasons why people are doing dry January. So I thought I'd give it a try, and there's so many products now to make it easy.
Yeah, right. And I think that's the key thing. And you've got a list of different options for everybody. So your first one, I love a Moscow Mule.
Sure.
This is a green tea Moscow Mule.
Huh.
Yeah, so in the second segment, I'm going to make some of these cocktails for you, but I'm going to be using all of these Minnesota products.
Hey,
so
Stephanie Hansen, before you get into this,
yes.
I have some bad news. We only have one segment.
Oh, darn it. Okay.
So we're just going to have to do the skinny version of this.
Yes, I'm going to introduce you to the products, and then you can go on my website because I have all the recipes there at
Fabulous.com.
Yep, fair enough.
Okay, so Muddle and Mint is a local company, and they've got mixers that are pretty juice forward. So if you're someone that's looking for like a hibiscus sage flavor or a mint, they've got a Moscow Mule that you make with this syrup, and then you add a little ginger beer, and it's super delicious. So that is that drink. And then these are, if you're someone that's these are Sweet Haven tonics. And if you're someone that's not interested in a lot of sugar, because a lot of people are cutting out sugar for January too, these are fantastic. They're super herb forward. So a ginger, lime, and peppercorn, a spiced cherry and orange, a lemon, basil, and lavender. It's kind of crazy, all the flavors that they have. I've got a recipe for a paloma that's made with a ginger and pineapple and jalapeno that's super delicious.
And some turmeric.
Yes, because turmeric is anti-inflammatory, right?
Right.
Okay, so Dave Perner from Soul Asylum's brother, Paul Perner, has actually done something super cool. He has created a non-alcoholic beer that tastes delicious. It's got, the IPA tastes just like your favorite IPAs. This is a Citra Lager. And a lot of non-alcoholic beers, they take the alcohol out. This one doesn't have any alcohol to begin with, and it really tastes like real beer. And I use it to make a michelada, which is just like a Bloody Mary with beer that's non-alcoholic. So that's kind of a fun one for game day or if you're having brunch.
You called that a michelada?
Yes.
Michelada.
I don't know why it's even called that, Kendall. It's a Bloody Mary with beer, basically.
Yeah. Bloody Mary with beer. Good.
Yes. And then Social Mixers is a simple syrup. This one has a lemon rosemary. And again, there's a cocktail that we make with kombucha. Trying to add vinegar and acid and a little bit of sweet and also citrus is really important when you're developing a mocktail.
Right. And then I'm reading on my little cheat sheet here, an Earl Grey hot toddy. Tell us about that.
Yes, that one is, so if you want something a little hot or you want cider, this Earl Giles cinnamon syrup is fantastic for that. So you'd make your Earl Grey tea, and then instead of having whiskey, you'd add this cinnamon syrup, a cinnamon stick, a little bit of allspice would be good in it too. And then last but not least, I'm just crazy about these mixed leaf syrups. These are a little bit juicier, again, juice forward. They have one that I love that is a coconut, and I mix it with coconut water, and I make like a pina colada mocktail. So you guys, since we only have one segment today, I'm all set up for the second segment. So I'm going to have my husband tape me.
Yes.
And I'm going to put it on stephaniesdish.com with the recipes.
Perfect.
So if you are trying Jar January and you need some ideas, you can find it all there.
Perfect. We're going to get the 2 segments, doggone it, no matter what. We're going to do it. We're going to make it happen.
Yes.
Stephanie, good stuff as always. Thanks for sharing, and we'll look for that. Give us, if we want to see you doing this again, where do we go again?
stephaniesdish.com. And if you want to join the Facebook group, there's over 700 people that are on it. That's at the Star Tribune, and that's also linked on my page. Because sometimes you need a little support, right? Because dry January can seem kind of boring. You got to mix it up. You got to like work at it just a little bit.
I like it.
Yeah, I
Good
like it
stuff.
too.
Really good stuff there. Well, thanks so much, Stephanie.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks, you
Happy
guys.
New Year.
And
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
we're
Have
glad-
a great show.
We're
Happy
glad
New
you're
Year.
feeling better, too. Yeah,
I am. Thank you.
you bet.
Like she said, all of this will be on her website, stephaniesdish.com. And of course, we'll be posting this segment on our Facebook social pages. That is Jason Show TV. Give us a search.
And I'm intrigued by the non-alcoholic beer she was talking about, kind of the more the craft beer type.
The michelada she makes with that thing.
The Soul Asylum brother, Mr. Perner. Very nice. Very nice.
We'll be back after this. Time for me to Google the michelada.
It's fun to say.
Isn't it fun?
And you got to